Hello everyone, welcome back to this Microsoft Excel tutorial journey with me on my Knowledge Factor YouTube channel. This is our 24th session, and during this section we are going to talk more about modifying our Excel worksheet, modifying the spreadsheet that we have here. We'll also talk a little bit about modifying the workbook structure itself, such as adding and deleting worksheets within the workbook. So first, let's talk a little bit about moving and copying contents versus talking about moving or cutting and replacing content or moving at some other location. So as an example here, I have got a little spreadsheet here. It starts up inside A1 and goes down to A14, right? And the last cell there on the right is H14. So from A1 to H14. Now what I like to do here is I want to take that content and I want to move it to over one column and maybe down one row. So I want to start inside B2 and end inside of I15, right? Just really over one column, down one row, maybe for formatting purposes. I want nice border around it, and I don't want it stuck right up there inside the corner, or whatever presentation purposes or whatever reason I need to move this content. Now Excel has actually made this really easy to do, and you have couple of methods here. One of them, I can select that range. I'm going to start inside A1, left click and drag down just to highlight all of that content from A1 till H14. Right now I can take my cursor, and if I move to the border, right, if you see here, either that right border, the bottom border, doesn't matter. See how my cursor changes from that big plus sign to four-headed arrows. See, this is changing here. Anywhere if you take it in the edge of the border, it will change to the four-headed arrows, right? So when I find that edge with that four-head arrow, I can left click, hold down, and I can drag this to a new location, right? See that I will move it right into B2. So I'm going to start at B2, I'm going to end at I15 now. If you see, it started at B2 and ending at I15. So I can move my content now. Now that's great, right? But what if you want to move it to a completely new workbook, or a completely new worksheet, or I just want to move a portion of it? Like maybe I want to move this 200 someplace else, right? They can still do the same thing. I can still move my cursor to the edge and I can drag that to somewhere else, right? No problem. I'm going to control Z, undo that. You also have the option for cut and paste, right? You probably use this in Excel, maybe used it in other application as well. If I highlight that data, I am just going to grab it from here to here. So I can do it all again on my keyboard. I'm going to use a shortcut key. I'm going to cut this out. So I'm going to do Control X. Control X will be cut. I can also find the cut command on the Home tab here, and inside the clipboard section. Look like a little pair of scissor. That will be your cut command as well. Control X or Home clipboard, use a little scissor that cut it out as well, right? So now I know it's a cut out because it's got a little marching ant floating around it, if you see here on the boundary. So now if I go some place else, like I'm going to move here to column K, right, I can then paste it and Control V like Victor will paste it in, and I have now moved it from one location to another, right? Let's go and just drag that back right there, right? So you have also got the paste command up above. If you see here, once you cut something out, the paste option will become active and you can then paste it back in. Now I mentioned it well, that's great, and I can move his stuff around within a single worksheet. But what if it's completely new workbook where it's a completely new worksheet? Well, if I move down the to my little plus sign here, just down here at the bottom of my screen, and if you are on the earlier version of Excel, if you are on 2007 or something earlier, it's not going to be a plus sign, but you actually get a little icon that shows up right next door here. Looks kind of like a little sun looking thing. It's a kind of yellow orange look, and that will be your new sheet button as well. So I'm going to go ahead and insert a new sheet. I got here insert button, and then I created the sheet 2. Great. So now let's see. I want to move this to the other sheet, or maybe I want to create a copy of it or copy paste that to the other sheet. Well, we know how to cut. I can do Control X, take that, go to sheet 2, Control V, and it's pasted. I have now removed it, moved it from sheet 1 to put it on sheet 2. Let's go ahead and undo that. So Control Z, and I'm into sheet 1. I will hit my escape key. This will remove this marching ants. So that was a cut and paste. But what if I just want to copy it, because now I want to do next year's budget, right? Or next week's number or next month's number. So now I want to separate those from sheet to sheet. Well, I've got a new sheet, so I can highlight the data and I want, and then I'll just press Control C for copy. Copy that, go to sheet 2, and I just want a single cell, and Control V to paste right here. Right, so now I got it on both sheets. There are two independent sets of data, and I get this in both the sheets. They are no longer linked to one another, so they don't update one another. They are two completely different and independent sets of data. You can cut and paste, you can copy and paste, add a new sheet. We can do this on completely different workbooks as well. I could go file, tab here, then new, and create a new Excel document, and I can cut and paste between the different Excel documents as well. So you have probably done this maybe instead of Excel, probably in other applications for sure. Cut and paste, copy and paste, same operations. Control C for copy, Control X for cut, Control V for paste. So then you got all your commands up there at the top of your screen as well, on the home tab and underneath the clipboard here. So try this out. Even if you have done it before, get an idea. Working with inside the Excel, move between the sheets, cut and paste between the sheets, and then in the end, because I really just want the one sheet, let's make sure you get back to sheet 1 and your data is there. I will hit my escape key just to wipe out the marking. Right, now let's make sure your data is sitting there inside a sheet 1. Now you keep sheet 2 there if you like to. We will talk about deleting sheets here in just a little bit, but really cut and paste, copy paste, call it done. Right, so thanks for watching this tutorial, and as I always say, if you're really liking it and enjoying the journey, then please do like, share and subscribe my channel, and also press the bell icon to get the latest content update on this channel. Alright, then we'll meet up on the next session. In case you have any questions, any concerns, then do let me know in the comment section of this video. Till that time, goodbye and take care.